Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. Welcome back. If this is your first video on my channel, please consider subscribing. Smash that like button and definitely drop a comment, guys. Now if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back to another video, guys. So what I'm going to be talking about today is actually a video that is well overdue, a video that so many persons have reached out to me and asked me to do. And you know what, I'm gonna be doing the video right now for you guys. And the video that I'm gonna be doing right now is a step-by-step process of how to apply for your study permit. Right now, a lot of persons are always confused, like, how do I start? What's the first thing that I need to be doing? How do I go about it? Especially if it is that you have no money to pay for a consultant, or if you don't know anybody who have been through the process before. So I'm going to be attempting to break down the process for you step by step, so you can have an idea of what is required for you to apply for a study permit. Not in terms of documentation, but in terms of point A to point B. Right now, it's very important to note, guys, that I am not an immigration consultant, I'm not an immigration affiliate, I'm not an immigration lawyer, worker, none of the sort. Any information that is shared here is information that's based on my own experience and also experience of close friends and family members. Keep that in mind. Now, if you haven't already done so, please just smash that like button right down below. Drop a comment if it is that you guys have applied for a study permit already, and if it is that your process was a little bit different than this, please share it so that other persons can benefit from it. And if it is that you are thinking of coming to Canada, thank you guys so much for making that decision. Now that you guys have done that, let's get into the video. So you're thinking of coming to Canada, or you're thinking of studying in Canada, the first thing that you guys should be, or have already established, it is, what program are you going to be studying in Canada? Now, the program is a very important part of the process, because you want to choose a program that's one of three things. It's either aligned with studies that you have done in the past before, or in line with experience that you have garnered over your working career, or in line with what you want to do in the future. Right? So it has to tick one of those three boxes. It has to be something that you have done before in your past studies, or based on your job experience that you have acquired over the period of time, this will definitely benefit that, or something that you want to do in the future and you can adequately explain it. So you want to choose a program that tick one of those three boxes. All right, so the program is very important, because one of the worst things is to just pick a rabbit out of a hat, do something that doesn't connect with you totally, put together a study permit application and then get refused. Right? So you have to choose a program that is aligned with you. Everybody is different, everybody's immigration is different. Now, after you have selected the program, guys, before you even select a school that you want to do the program, choose the province that you want to go to. Now, Canada is big. Canada is the second largest country in the world by mass, by size. Right? It's a very big country, so it's separated into different provinces and territories. So you want to make sure that you're choosing the province that suits you the best, and that might be down to a number of different factors, different criteria, based on your lifestyle, based on whatever cost of living you're looking for, based on probably if you know any family members or not, the transferability of skills, also the job opportunities, if you have family, if you have kids, what it is that you want for your own unique situation. Right? Now, the province is very important, guys, because each province in Canada come in like one own little country. Right? So each province has its own laws, rules, regulation, and even its own government. Right? So you want to make sure that you're choosing a province that is aligned with you and your own particular situation. Right? Now, it's very important for you guys to choose the right province, because one of the worst things that I've seen so many potential students have done is they choose a province just on the mere fact that it is the province that offers the cheapest school fee. But after coming to the province, they realize that it's difficult for them to get housing, it's difficult for them to get jobs, it's difficult for them to become permanent residents because of different factors. Right? So you want to make sure that you are choosing a province that tick all the boxes. Right? Now, of course, I would make some suggestions for provinces. I'm in the province of Alberta. I think that is the #1 province in Canada. Many of you guys may disagree. If it is that you are in a different province, drop it right down below so that other persons who are watching this video who are thinking of coming to Canada might see your comment and decide to come to your province. Okay, now with that being said, guys, you have agreed on what province you're going. The next step to do is to select a city or a town. right? And what can probably motivate you to choose the right city is probably the college that you want to go to in that province, right? Now, the college now you have chosen a program, you have chosen your province, now you're just trying to find the right school and the right city that fits your own particular need. Now, what are some of the stuff that you should be looking for? One, you should be looking for probably a school that offers you the right program. Right, the program that you wanted to do, you want to choose a school that offers that program. The next thing that you want to look on is the cost for that program, and then probably that's going to guide your decision in terms of choosing a school that is more affordable than not affordable. You want to make sure that whatever school you are choosing is a part of the DLI. Now, the DLI is designated learning institution, and that is an essential component when choosing a school if it is that your plan is to remain in Canada, work, and become a permanent resident, right? So studying at a DLI gives you the opportunity to apply for a postgraduate work permit after you've completed studies. Not all colleges are a part of the DLI list. Do your research first. Now, you have chosen a school based on whatever criteria. You want to also make sure that the city that you're choosing is right for you. Now, in previous videos, I've always talked about the difference between a big city and a small town, right? Now, a small town does have its own opportunities, but it does have its own drawback as well. A big city, opportunities, drawback as well. Now, what is best for you and your family? Integration-wise, right? You're transitioning into a new society. What works better for you and your family at this present moment in time? A big city or a small town? Look into all of those nuances: the cost of living, the cost of rent, the opportunity to get job easily, and the opportunity to become permanent residents. Look into those factors, and oftentimes than not, you always end up making the right decision. Now, we are now at this stage in the process where we know which program we're doing, we know which province we're going, we know which school we want to apply for, we know which city it is that we're going. The next step now, the first step in the process after that, is to apply to the school, right? Now, look at the prerequisites. A lot of persons arbitrarily just apply for a program without checking the prerequisite, and then they're denied from the program. Look at the prerequisite, make sure that you have all the prerequisite for the program you're interested in before applying for the school. Then apply for the school. That is the step. After you have applied for the school, guys, there are some documents that you can work on in the meantime. You want to be working on a police certificate. If it is that you're from a country like Jamaica, you need your police certificate. Now, I've come to learn that not all countries need a police clearance certificate in order to get a study permit, but if you're in Jamaica, you need one. Okay, you want to be working on other documents like your employment verification letter or your job letter, depending on what it is called. You want to make sure that whatever document that's going to be time consuming, this is the time that you're going to be using to work on those documents, right? So if it is that you have to renew your passport, if it is that you have to do whatever document that's going to take a couple of weeks for you to get, this is the time that you're going to use to get those documents sorted out, right? So whilst you're waiting on the school to give you your approval, which you know you're going to get in a couple of weeks if you apply for Alberta College, then you know that by the time you get your acceptance letter, you would have had all the documents you needed to apply for your study permit. Now, after applying for school, the next step, guys, is to put together your documents, right? Put together your documents. Again, I've done videos where I've broken down the documents that I submitted in my study permit. If you guys haven't watched that already, go back and watch that video. Each person's process is different, each person's journey is different. But after you've gotten applied acceptance from school, some school requires you to pay tuition deposit in order for you to get a letter of acceptance, which is actually needed for the study permit, right? So you get together all those little documents, your police certificate, your bank statement, you get together your letter of explanation that you should be writing while you're even waiting on the college and stuff like that. Your letter of explanation actually just break down and your intentions, right? It explains to a visa officer why it is that I want to go to Canada, why it is that I want to study in Canada, why did I choose this program, why did I choose this city, why did I choose this school. And of course, you would have premeditated it already, because as I said, that's the first thing that you had to do. So now you just put it on a piece of paper so that a visa officer can see exactly what it is that you want to do, right? And then the third step, guys, is to open a GC key account upload your documents, apply for your study permit, and get approved. That is it, guys. That is it. So in terms of the documents, as I said, I've done video where I break down the type of documents that you need, so I'm not going to go over that. So the first step is to decide which program, choose which province, choose your school and your city. Then after you have done all of that, you apply to the school, very important. Then you pay your tuition. Sometimes you don't have to even do that. Get your letter of acceptance, get your police certificate, get a bank statement, get your passport and all the other documents, your letter of explanation, open your GCK account, and booyah, you're on the way to Canada. Anyways, guys, I know that I made it sound very, very simple. So sorry. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'm still at work, as you guys can probably tell. So I'm just looking back and forth because I'm doing something in the meantime. But I know I made it sound very, very simple, guys. It's because the study permit process is actually a very straightforward process. Now, sometimes it can be complicated based on your own personal need. What I would say, guys, if you find out that you are in a situation where it's not very straightforward, seek help from a consultant, right? Don't just go ahead and just get refuse. If you have even gotten a refuse, guys, use it as an opportunity to fix whatever caused you to get refused and then go again. And oftentimes your second and third application is the successful one. I've met somebody who have been approved after 5 applications, right? So way more than that, a lot, everybody's journey is different, right? Just keep at it, keep focused, and just don't overcomplicate the process. Sometimes we tend to overthink it. Don't overthink it, guys. I promise you it's very straightforward. There's so many resources on the internet. If it is that you are unsure of a question, you can go to the IRCC website. They break it down for you guys, and then you can see exactly what it is that you need. Okay, if you haven't already smashed this subscribe to this channel, please do so now. Smash a like on this video, drop a comment right down below if you feel like I haven't mentioned something in this video, and then I'll do another video and I'll explain it to you guys. All right, see you guys in the next video.